day of pads, and that always is an exciting day. Obviously, it adds a little bit of extra energy to the practice, and I think that can be harnessed for good, and I think that can be a distraction. I thought early on it was a distraction, just some sloppiness on both sides of the ball. I thought we finished with some spirit and energy at the end, and a lot for us to build on here at the close of week one. A long way away in all three phases, but it's been fun to get back out and get after it. And I think we've had some flashes of some strong play. Just need to keep growing.
With a lot of the staff turnover you had, how do your practices look different? How do you anticipate your preparation maybe looking different moving forward?
Well, the nuts and bolts of what we do in practice doesn't change. And we've adjusted it subtly. We've gone to some inside run period and just some different focus, a little more scripting now, and rather than just calling plays. But the bones of the practice pretty much stay the same. Obviously, everything leading up to the ball being snapped has to do with the personalities that are in those offices, and so the coaches setting the mentality and the attitude of the unit, the discipline of the unit, and I think we've had a focused week of work, and I see the work they're investing in their sides of the ball and their position group showing up on the field, and so that should be transformative for our program, and I'm excited for that to take hold as we go through spring.
A lot of your quarterbacks aren't here yet, but you have a few here. What have you made of some of the newer guys in the room as a whole?
Well, they each have skill sets. This is going to be a long-term evaluation, so I don't want to rush to judgment on anyone. I think they've had flashes of some really strong play, and obviously some mistakes that need to be cleaned up. The number one focus at that position is going to be ball security and how we protect the ball. And I thought today, we threw a few interceptions. We had a snap over the head of the quarterback. Those are the things that, here we have to take control of all the things that we have control over to force the opponent to beat us. And again, that goes back to what we learned a year ago when we turned the ball over at a rate that I haven't seen. That's no formula for any team, and certainly not a formula for Vanderbilt.
You talked this offseason a lot about moving to defensive coordinator and maybe that reinvigorating you a little bit. Have you kind of felt that through the first couple of practices?
I'm having so much fun. And now, granted, I haven't called a defense yet or given up a point or given up a yard in a game, and it'll certainly create added stress in the fall. I mean, I'm having fun sharing my passion with our players. I'm having fun teaching. I'm having fun competing on the field, and hopefully, putting these guys in position to get better every day. And as a coach, that's what you long to do, and I'm excited to have the opportunity to do that.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about Langston Patterson? Obviously, he made the decision right at the end of the football season, to stay. He returns as I think one of the leading tacklers on your team. Talk a little bit about his progress, what you've seen in him, in his sort of pursuit to kind of find a way to be one of those starting linebackers this fall.
Well, he's got a chance to be, one of the best linebackers in our conference. I mean, I think that has to be a goal of his, and that the progress he's made over 2 years has been really impressive. He's built out strength. He's a powerful guy. He loves football. He's a great teammate. And all that said, he's also a guy that needs a space to grow and develop. He's still learning the game. This will be his third season. I'm excited for him, and obviously thrilled to have him back and a part of this. So that was never in doubt in my mind. He's a leader for this program, and he'll be a leader for our defense, and I'm excited for that.
Did you have any conversations with him? Obviously, with the transfer portal, kids from all over the country, kind of flood the portal. Once that started its process for your guys, did you have a conversation with him maybe prior to that about what you envisioned, if that was something that he was looking to do?
Well, you can't take anything for granted anymore. I think those conversations aren't special. They are embedded in the yearly cycle now, and so that's not unique to them. Those conversations happen with everyone in the program. Langston signed up to help us build this program, and he's a tough and loyal guy, and I'm just thrilled to have him with us. Like I said, the conversations around progress and playing time and role